My name is KAYLA Paul. I'm 18 years old and I am involved in my Culture Impact team. I've been involved for probably 2 or 3 months, so I'm relatively new, but I love it so far. I see a lot of kids my age who don't know what's going on in the world. They don't know about ISIS. They don't know about what the president has done on issues and things like that. And it's really important for them to know. So I wanted to have a way to reach them, and I knew that I could do that through this team. I take petitions to my school. Fellow students sign the petitions, and I give them flyers, hand them out, and I let them know what's going on in the world. We are the upcoming generation. If we don't get involved, who will? If we sit in our hands and if we sit on the sidelines, what's our future going to be? We're going to have no one to lead us. I'm going to protect the unborn. I'm going to use my votes to do good and to make sure that justice prevails in this world. Because if I don't do it, if I don't stand up for what my biblical values are, I'm not a very good Christian. I'm not living a life as a Christian.
I'm very interested in making a difference in the culture around me, my community, and doing what's best for our nation and even our state.
Our reason for being in the Cultural Impact team is the Word of God declares that we should be involved in the culture. It says we should be salt and light as Christians.
It's important to be involved in the Cultural Impact team. First of all, as a mom, setting that example for my children, that they see us engaged in our culture. They see us caring about what's happening.
And Dad, it's easy to do. You can take some time away from the sports, you can take some time away from watching TV, and you can be a model to your family and just do it for your family, because you want to leave them a country and a place to live that still has freedom of religion, still has freedom of speech.
It's so necessary for this generation to get involved because we're the ones who are going to be taking over the country in 10, 20, 30 years. Not caring is a lame excuse for not getting involved. I think you need to care because it's about your future, and if you don't get involved, it's going to all fall to the wayside. And ultimately, if you're in a bubble and you're comfortable with the way you live and you're comfortable with your electronics and your TV shows and just sitting on the sidelines and not doing anything and thinking that that's going to go on for generations and generations to come, you're wrong. That's going to fade away if you don't fight for it. Then you're not going to have that safe, secure bubble that you've been living in for so long. Your comforts are going to fade away. And it's important because if we don't do it, who else will? We need to be the voice, the salt and the light, that city on a hill, standing up for truth and righteousness when no one else will. And it's not about politics, it's about standing up for righteousness and the Word of God.